Hi guys, welcome. We're going to do a few online videos. I'm not sure if it's going to work. We're going to do a mostly seated class today, just for a little bit of a warm up, a little bit of a stretch, and just to help you get along in this crazy time at the moment. So most of you know me, but for those who don't, my name is Kristie. Let's get started. I'll always give you options if you feel like that you can't do anything. Just always pull back. It's fine. Just do what you can. Your body will tell you what's good or what's not. We love a good pain. We don't love a bad pain. Okay, so we're going to start seated with our legs crossed. Doesn't matter which leg comes in front. We're going to do both sides. So as we sit here, just start to relax the body down into the floor. Relax the breath. Just kind of take a few breaths here. Just relax the whole entire body. Let the fingers be a little bit loose. Relax your wrists, your shoulders. But I also want you to sit up nice and tall here. You can close your eyes. And just using that breath, breathing in through the nose and breathing out through the nose just to start with. Let's bring our arms up over our head. Take one big breath in here. Exhale, interlace the fingers together and reach up. I'm already stuttering with my words. Now roll the hands, come forward. We're just going to come halfway down today. Just get a little bit cozy into it. Now relax the hands to the floor and see if you can walk your hands away a little bit more. If you're nice and loose in the body, give yourself a bit more of a stretch out. If you're still a little bit tight, that's alright too. I've had a week off, so I'm pretty tight myself. Inhale, bring those hands back in towards the body. Let's bring our right hand down towards the floor, that right side. Lifting up, nice big inhale, bend your elbow. A little bit of pressure into that right hand here. And really pulling back on that top shoulder. Now let's turn our chest over that right knee. Bring the arm and extend it away. Keep pressing that right hand into the floor here. Keep your neck nice and neutral. And keep reaching further and further away. Bring your hands down and then behind the body. We're going to lift up our hips here. Oh yeah, that's a bit tight today. Open your heart, open your chest towards the ceiling. Nice big breath in. And then exhale with a big sigh. Lower the hips to the floor. Realign yourself. Make sure your sit bones are sitting comfortably on the floor. Well, as comfortable as can be. Inhale up. Exhale, forward. Lift from your hips, from your waist. Reaching your fingertips away as far as you can. Breathe into your hips here. Relax as much as you can. Try not to squeeze and tighten. We want to let go here. Bring those hands back and towards the body. Bring your left hand to the floor. Inhale up with that right arm. Exhale, bend into that left elbow. Nice bit of pressure here on that floor. And start to bring that top shoulder back a little bit. Get into the side body, into the top of the shoulder. You can look up towards that hand, or you can be looking down towards the floor if you have any blood pressure. Keep pressing. Now kind of lift your body, turn your chest over that left knee this time. Reach away like you're trying to grab something. As you keep reaching, keep pressing that left hand into the floor, but see if you can sink your right sit bone back down into the floor a bit more. Inhale, bring that hand back towards the body. We're going to take another big inhale up. Exhale, reach forward from the hips, from the waist. Hands come down. Keep reaching. Keep pressing those hip bones back into the floor here. Inhale and bring those hands back into the body. Exhale, just give yourself a nice little sigh. Let it go. Let's swap the legs over. Bring those hands behind. Let's lift up nice and tall again. Press those knees down. Lift those hips and hip bones nice and high. Oh, so tight today. Open the chest. Open the heart. And lowering down. Bring your legs out in front of you. I might turn this way. Slight bend in our knees here. Reaching up again. Nice and tall. Big inhale. Lift, lift, lift. From those hips, draw the tummy in, and then come over the top of the body. I want to see or hear any feedback of people going, whoop. It's really bad for your spine. You want to lift up nice and tall. Reach away here, come over the top of the body. And even as we're sitting in this position here, I want you to start to draw your shoulders away from your ears. Keep drawing that belly in towards the spine. And as you keep pulling the tummy in, you'll notice that your hips and your waist will allow you to lift up slightly. As you lift up, that's our perfect opportunity to come over the body a little bit more. Now I want you to flex your toes back and towards the body. There are a couple of ways that we can do this. If you're not quite there yet and you can't quite reach your toes, grab your towel, give it a little circle, and then put it over your toes, over the top part, the ball of your foot, okay? And then you can just keep grabbing onto your towel and then point in towards the body, keeping those toes flexed. And we want to try and press those knees down towards the floor a little bit, so we create that tension and that nice little length in the hammies. If you're pretty flexy, you can, remember, put our belly in, bring those hands over the top. I kind of like to have my hands at the sides a little bit, but everybody's different. You may want to bring your fingers over the top of the toe, kind of like a peace strip here. And then just gently relax. Let the whole body relax here. You're going to bring your legs out nice and wide. And again, sit bones. Make sure they are on the floor. Okay? We have a bit of cushioning there, some of us more than others, me. But we do want to make sure that those sit bones are firmly flat on the floor. Okay, guys? So, your choice, we can do this either way. You can start to point your toes a little bit, you can flex your toes, or you can just relax the body here. Still the same principle. We want to lift up those hips, draw the belly in, and then let's come forward. So as soon as we start to come forward, immediately you're going to want to start to clench and tighten everything here. I want you to learn to let go and breathe into these poses. See my hunched shoulders? That's no good. So as we come down, shoulders back and away, down the spine. I'm pigeon toed, so my toes going to come forward all the time. I want to feel them back and get that extra stretch in the legs as well, but unfortunately they just don't really go that far just yet. I've had a week off. I'm going to be extremely tight. Nice breathing in between these, okay? Use that breath to get into the stretch a bit deeper and to help relax the body into the pose a bit more. Our breath is absolutely amazing. It brings that oxygen to the blood flow to the body and just helps the mind relax as well. We can also trick the brain by smiling. If you've got a little bit more in you and you want to come down a little bit further, keep reaching those hands out in front of you here and see if you can kind of press those hip bones back, hips back and down into the floor, and see if you can lower those chests down a little bit more. And again, we're going to want to clench here. See if you can let go a little bit and loosen the body here. For those who don't even want to try this and come down, you can quite welcome to stay up here. We're all going to end up with our hands behind the back in a minute. So just finish where you are. Take a few breaths here. I find the trick to relaxing, pardon me, into this pose is to really try and relax the bottom underneath the knees. So let's bring the hands behind the body. Now people do this many different ways. Teachers teach different ways to do this. Some teachers prefer to have your hands in towards your body to help with the wrist strength. That is good, but some of us don't have very strong wrist strength. So I actually prefer to come up onto my fingertips. And your fingers will decide which way you want to go, whichever way your body wants to go. So I like to have my fingers actually pointing back a little bit. So we're going to lift up onto our heels here. If this is not quite for you, bend your knees, come in, and you can just lift up like this, okay? So we really want to open up the hips here. So lifting up nice and tall, you might get a crackle and a pop in the hips, which is usually really good. Open up here. Lifting the chin up towards the ceiling. And then let's start to lower down nice and gentle, nice and slow. Okay, guys. While we're in this position, I might just turn back this way. So while we're in this position, sit bones back into the floor. We're going to turn our chest over towards, we'll go the right side. So turn your chest right side, and let's walk our bodies down that straight leg. So if you can bring your hands either side of the leg, that's great. If not, just on top of the leg, just to wherever you can. You can be sitting up nice and tall here, or if you can come over a little bit further. If you are at this level, I want you to start pressing that left sit bone down into the floor. We're going to inhale, lift up nice and tall, come over to the other side. So however you get there. And again, focusing on bringing this right sit bone, right hip down towards the floor. Press it away here. Keep pulling that belly in towards the spine. Shoulders away from the neck. Let's pick up nice and tall. Let's come in. Bring the feet in together. So I really want you to squeeze your feet in together here. You can either pick the butt up and just come in, or keep bringing the feet in. Bring your fingers over the tops of your toes. And again, sitting up nice and tall here. Press your knees down and away as you press your feet together. Keep trying to open into the hips here. And can we sit up nice and tall? Keep reaching towards the sky. Chase the stars, baby. Okay, bring your feet out a little bit here. Actually, we'll come a little bit wider. So I want your feet on the floor, and we're going to bring our arms inside, under the legs, and hold on to our legs or our ankle heels. Again, always drawing the belly in towards the spine. It helps more lengthen here. And this time, see if you can use your arm strength here to press your arms in towards your legs and lift the spine up a little bit taller. Kids in the background, we're in isolation, as are so many other people. Oh, we're trying to be anyway. Emergency trips to the shops when absolutely necessary. I've had water slide fun today with slime. It's been amazing fun. Big kids have had a ball. Okay, it's time to go. We're into the first week really though. Okay, now if you can come down a little bit further, I want you to see if you can bring your hands flat to the floor and bring your chest down a little bit lower here. If you can't quite manage to get back up or get down, just stay here, or you can unwrap the arms if it's too much. And we're just going to bring the legs out a little bit with the knees raised just slightly. Okay, so we're not here for long, just for a few breaths. Nice big inhales, and let's exhale out through the mouth with a nice bit of force. So inhale in, let's exhale out. Inhale in, exhale out. See if you can lower a little bit more. Okay, unravel wherever you are. We're going to come into one of our favourite poses, frog pose. I might come on to my side. So bring your knees super wide here, as wide as you can. Your ankles in line with your knees. Come down onto your forearms and see if you can just wiggle back so your elbows are underneath your shoulders. Now this may be enough for most of us, and that is fine. It is quite an intense pose for a lot of people. So wherever you are, you can pick up out of the shoulders here, and then we're going to take a nice big breath in. And then we're going to exhale with a bit of force, and then start to press back in towards our hips. Back, back, back. Press the butt back. Now, we're going to hold here for a few breaths. So come out of it, just come forward at any time if you need. If you want to take it a little bit further, bring your chest down onto the floor. Just relax your hands down and use your breath here. So this helps stabilizes a little bit more, and it actually takes a bit of pressure out of your shoulders as well, if you can make it down here. 2 more big breaths in and out here. I know it hurts. Awesome, guys. Bring your hands underneath your chest. We're going to pick up, slightly come forward a little bit. Now, that is enough for our first time. We usually go back into it for a little bit. But for now, let's bring our toes in towards each other, and then slowly one knee at a time. Awesome effort, guys. Let's just come back down onto the bum. Extend the legs out. And just release the hips there. Give yourself the knees a little bit of a wriggle or whatever it may be. We're just going to come back to a cross-legged position. So just a really short class today. Let's take a few minutes to just relax the body, relax the breath. We've got a little bit of stretching done. We'll get more into our hammies, more into the core, more into our upper body. We'll get into the whole body. I'll do a full hour's class with you guys soon. Let's just take a minute. Close your eyes. And just let's take 3 nice big deep breaths in through the nose first. And then just releasing out with a nice big sigh here. Inhale. Exhale out. And one more time like that. Nice big inhale here. Feel that air through the belly, up and towards your chest. Press your belly away as you breathe in. Exhale it all the way out. Let's take our arms overhead. Bring your hands down to heart center. And I always end with a little bit of energy love. So rub your hands together. We'll just do one today. Big, big energy ball. Imagine you've got a beautiful, glowing, radiant, loving energy ball in your hands here. And can you feel that energy ball growing bigger and bigger and brighter, and filling you with absolute joy, tenderness, patience and kindness. Bring all that energy, and we're going to press that love into our heart, into our body. Take one more big, beautiful breath in as you do. And exhale out love throughout the whole body. My gorgeous feeling. Thank you, everybody. Namaste. So we're just going to do just a few short ones to start with. I hope you stuck around to do it. We will do all different sorts, all different types of movements, poses. We will do even some wall stretches as well. I'm actually really looking forward to doing some wall stretches. I'm just hoping I can find the right space. I have a lot of glass in here, so I really don't want to be doing it on the glass. But when the kids are gone to bed, I might find my wall space in the lounge room, which isn't as nice, but it will just do. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and I hope you have an amazing night, and hopefully we will see you again soon. Thank you.